In this example, I will show you how to modify the purchase order form to show a watermark or a warning when the purchase order that you're printing is on hold or not approved. As you can see, we're looking at a purchase order that has a pending approval status. This is the Acumatica sales demonstration database and no customizations have been applied at this point. I will go ahead and click Reports, Print Purchase Order. And you'll see that right now I'm able to print it and there's no warning or anything that indicates that this purchase order is not yet approved. Let's open the purchase order template using the Acumatica Report Designer. So we'll click Edit Report and open the file that was just downloaded. I will log in and add a text box somewhere. So in my case, I will just put it in the header, but it could be anywhere else. So let's just write something like draft purchase order do not process. Okay, and I want to make sure that it's very obvious that it's a draft. So I will center this, make this bold, and let's change the color, red, and then let's change the size as well. So draft purchase order do not process. Put this here. So right now, if I just save it and try to reprint, you will see this this warning by default. So let's just try it. I'll do save on server. Go back to Acumatica and click print. Actually, it's not printing yet. I believe it's just because it's overlapping the address. So let's change it back. Try again. Okay, perfect. So now it's telling us that this is a draft purchase order. So what's still missing at this point is to add a condition. I only want this to be displayed when the status is pending approval, and probably on hold as well would be a good idea. So let's just go here, click the text box again, and here there's a property called visible expression. We'll just open this and look for PO order dot approved. So when this is actually it's PO order approved equal false, and we have logical. I think I could just do something like that. Not PO order approved. Not PO order approved. Let's click save. Print it again. Okay. Let's approve this. Print again, and it's gone. Okay, so just to summarize, the only thing I did was to open the purchase order form in the report designer. I added a field and I set the visible expression to the condition that I want to evaluate. So right now it's checking approved. I could also do it on the status. If you want to do the same thing when it's on hold, you could also change this and do N not P order hold. So it will do the same thing if the purchase order is on hold. So let's put it back on hold. Actually, it was not even necessary because approve is not checked when the PO is on hold. So let's just revert it back. Not PO order approved. This looks like enough. Yep. So draft purchase order do not process. If I take it off hold, it goes to approval. And that prints. And once I approve it, the watermark goes away. So it's up to you to apply the same technique. I would probably change the font to match the styling of my report. I think this is Arial. Okay. You might also change the value here dynamically. So if you want to display draft instead of purchase order, you could also change the value here to something else. You can have formulas in the value field. So just like you saw me open the formula box for visible expression here, you also have the ability to put a formula under any value. So right here, the purchase order that displays, you could change this and add any function referencing any field. You have logical functions, conditions, so you can do things like equal if something. So just play with what you see here and look at the different options available. Yeah, so if is right here, you can do switch. So it's quite powerful and very flexible. Thank you, and I hope you found this useful.